afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WY TV. It's another edition of News Review. I am Ojuayo Adelere. And with me this afternoon in the studio is...
I'm Ambassador Rotimorilo, son of the prophetess. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching WY TV. Make sure you keep watching WY TV.
To all our fans out there, we say a very big thank you to you for always staying tuned and staying glued to WY TV. And our sponsor, Nokba Vows. They deal with Aba mixture, Aba Ko, Aba tonic, Aba bitters, Aba flushy powder, Aba energy powder. Whichever you need, you can send a DM or call the number 0701010859. You can as well bring in your products. Let's advertise your product to the world. Let it be known to everyone out there. As well, you can be a sponsor for any program on the show just by sending in a DM or call the number 0701010859. You know how we did on the show, bring to you news that makes it up. We're going on a short commercial break. When we come back, we talk on the one we should talk about, the cogent one, but we will not be the only one talking. You can as well drop your own comments in the comment section while we're minds together. On Pond Newspaper this afternoon, we have Stop Ex-Minister Desiani from using my name and strange husband urges court. Heat waves, U.S. plans new safety rules for workers. Facebook unveils monetization features for Nigerian, Ghanaian creators. On Vanguard newspaper, we have Kogi recalls 2 confirmed cholera cases. Gwoza bombings, fate of terrorists will be violent, short, DHQ vows. Abiodun orders manhunt for perpetrators of Sunday's kidnapping. Insecurity, Southeast governor stakeholders in closed-door meeting in Enugu. On Daily Post newspaper, we have 2027, give Nnamdi Kanu contracts, release him to get more votes, fire shade to Tinubu. Still on Nnamdi Kanu, there was evidence, lawyer counters court over DSS. Tinubu needs war cabinet to save Nigerian economy, Labour Party chieftain Eze. These are the news that made it to the top. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokba, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. The family just can't get a better companion aside Nokba. Nokba Aba Mixture, the family's best bet.
With Nokba, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokba for management of power.
Welcome back from Bash commercial break. That's our sponsor, Nokba Vows. There's a saying that says health is wealth. So the first one here I have Gwoza bombings, fate of terrorists will be violent, short, DHQ vows.
I believe they are going to put more effort into combating crime in this the face of the country. Last week I stumbled on the news where almost 10 top army officials retired voluntarily themselves, leaving the Nigerian military. I wonder what could conspire this for almost 10 top-ranking military officers to have left. Automatically, something is wrong somewhere, and something is surely wrong with the system. Do they really have the weapon to fight terrorism? These are some of the questions that we need to ask.
Even the ammunition of these terrorists are far, far better than the ones that
they are having. So how do you expect those people that have the upper hand how do you expect the Nigerian military that don't have much ammunition to fight terrorists to combat crime?
The defense headquarters on Tuesday said 20 persons were killed while 52 others sustained various degrees of injuries and receiving treatment after Sunday's suicide bombing in Borno, noting the terrorists embarked on this cowardly attack against innocent citizens to project an image of strength to cover their weakness and decline. This is just as DKHQ vowed that the fate of the terrorists that perpetrated this insecurity will be violent and short, as troops will stop at nothing to take them out of the battlefield. If they really want to take them out of the battlefield,
They don't know how long, how many years have they been fighting.
terrorism
They have
has
been fighting it right from the period of Muhammadu Buhari.
Is it from the period of Muhammadu Buhari?
Let's say from the period of this APC, they have been fighting. Now to date, they have not combat insecurity in the face of the country. You remember during the period of Goodluck Jonathan, that when the terrorists are coming, their boss that ordered the military, that took the military to the war front, we give them an order not to stop shooting, to cease fire. Why terrorists are killing those boys? Automatically, most of the boys' lives were just being wasted every day.
Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, who made this known, said 3 suicide bombs were detonated, including one that killed a soldier and 2 hybrid personnel. He said the 4th incident was averted when the suspect was identified early enough, resulting in a detonation of the bomb prematurely, whereby she became the only casualty. One thing I just want the military force to understand is they were actually kept there to protect our lives and properties. But now, I see them lacking behind in their duty. They don't want to die. And the lives of the poor masses are being wasted.
Do you think those military that are going to the war front really wants to die in the first place?
I don't know why you signed it in the first place that you are going to...
These boys are ready to put in their effort. If the federal government is doing the needful, somebody who put in effort to go to the battlefield, believing that if anything happens, the government are ready to take care of his family. Now look at what happened. A lot of them who died during the active service. Most of their children are wandering about the streets. Are you telling me that it's not going to stand as a lesson to those that are still alive?
It actually serves as a lesson that Nigeria itself is not encouraging. Let's just put it in that. Let's just summarize it in that aspect. Because if Nigeria is encouraging, we have other military personnel outside the country who are ready to die for their country. Because they know, come what me, even if I die,
no matter what happened, their family will still be there.
But we have a lot of people, even not even those that died in military. Let's forget those that died. Those that are retired, that they finished, when last did they get what they are supposed to get?
My father was an ex-military person. If you know the kind of stress the man normally goes through whenever
to collect his pension.
To collect his pension. And he was one of those that fought the Biafra war, that fought for the peace of this country.
He's right. Abiodun orders man on for perpetrators of Sunday's killings, kidnappings.
I want to urge the governor of Ogun State to put his effort in fighting insurgency in Ogun State, because it is now becoming as usual. At least we've recorded within the last 2-3 months now. I think
Ogun State wants to join the
We've recorded almost 4 to 5 incidents of kidnapping people along this Jabode road.
Still boils down on the security.
On the security. So please, want to urge the governor of Ogun State, please, to do the needful and make sure you put in your effort by engaging the security personnel, both the military parastatals, the Nigerian police force, the DSS, and some other Amotekun.
But one thing is, while they are trying to discharge their duty, they should discharge it appropriately.
Not that they will
go about harassing innocent citizens. Because
last week, you know, I told you my house is in Ogun State.
Yeah.
I live in Ogun State. My wife told me right at the junction of my house. There was, before that junction, there was a place where all these SWAT people, you know, these SARS that were converted to SWAT, that they normally stands to arrest all these Yahoo boys, collect extra money from them. They later discovered that those boys are not going through that route again. They had to call to the center of that town.
So you come in from
to be embarrassing everybody, be you man, be you women, coming from the Okada, they will just molest you and push you into the van and take you to the police station, while they will ask you to go and bring 50,000 out to come and bail yourself for an offense that you did not commit. It has started again, though. When it comes out, now the youth began to protest that end to all this police brutality. Now the federal government will be running that scatter. Now the people are crying both day and night on the social media that your policemen that you are sending out have started again. Nothing is being done about it. Nobody to come out to checkmate them. And I could recall that the IG, the Inspector General Egbetokun, came out immediately as immediately he was sworn in as the IGP that they should not give him part of the bribe money that they are going out to collect. Automatically he knew they are going out to collect bribe money. What has it done to curb those things?
Nothing. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has ordered security agents in the state to launch a massive manhunt for perpetrators of Sunday's kidnapping along the Shagam-Ijebu-Ode Expressway. Many people were reportedly kidnapped around the area command of Ileshan City Gate on the ever-busy road by gunmen who ambushed them at about 9 p.m. You know, if I had not passed through that route before, I would have thought it's a lonely place, a place that is always silent. I don't know if you know that area.
You know that area in question, there are some...
That from where Dilabo,
yes,
some bike area. Park and all that.
You know that area, there is a portion of road that is not okay. Do you know how long they have been doing this Ibini or Shagamu road? That the road has not yet been completed for the past 7, 8 years, 9 years ago now. And nobody has been held accountable for that.
Nobody can.
Once the place is spoiled, before you get to know, they will just come, did a little patching. The following week,
it's gone again.
It's gone again. Adimbi, one of these senators, has been kidnapped on that road. The road would have been.
That's the most annoying part about all this that are doing this evil deeds. They are doing that. Nobody is actually encouraging you to do all this. But if these people, if their family had been victim once, I think they would have sat down.
Exactly the
They
point.
would have reshuffled whatever plan they have.
Look at what is happening in River State, in FCT now. The woman in the Senate chamber, trying to let the rest of the senators knew what Nigeria was going through. Wike came out to be saying if the woman is angry about the situation in the country, that the people are praising them. Who are the people that are praising them? Yeah. That the woman should go and hug the transformer, should go and sit on top of the transformer.
Their families are
that she is going to make sure that she unseat the woman for the next coming election.
Security sources said the kidnapping was an insider job, as all the victims were foreign nationals who arrived the country the same day the incident occurred, adding that they were probably trailed to the location where the kidnapping took place. Abiodun, in a statement on Tuesday, said Ogun State will not be allowed to become a den for kidnappers, even as he promised that the perpetrators will be smoked out and punished. The governor said all the security agencies, including the police army, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Amotekun, So Safe Corps, and local hunters are on trail of the kidnappers who are raised of security gadgets, including drones. He assured the people that the security is guaranteed, as the present administration has committed so much to secure the state. I hope this would actually bring out a good result in Ogun State, and Ogun State will actually be free from kidnappers and terrorism, as well as some states that are free from it. The last but not the least, this one says Tinubu needs work cabinet to save Nigerian economy. Labour Party chieftain Eze said.
I believe the president will listen to.
Do you think he will listen to this person? This person is from Labour Party.
So we will not want. I said, well, I believe the president will want to listen at this point in time. Because when you look at the bombing that happened
in Borno State.
How come will somebody be brainwashed?
Okay.
That has his own child.
Carry this child.
Having our own child at the back,
on your body,
put on the bomb,
and explode yourself.
And explode yourself together with the baby. What kind of brainwash would have been given to that woman to have gone to that extent of carrying out such a barbaric act? Automatically, you know, the hunger in the land, the famine in the land, the insecurity. Okay, let me talk about the hunger in the land. Do you know how long Atiku Obi has been telling Tinubu about this hard policy that is taken, that is going to bring a lot of coerce into the face of the country, that they should try? Somebody came out last week that Tinubu should see exactly what happened in Kenya, that they wouldn't pray for what happened in Kenya to happen in Nigeria. If they didn't pray that what happened in Kenya should happen in Nigeria, at least they should buckle up their belt and make sure and see how they are going to bring ease down to the country. Do you know how many companies are folding up? Many house men that have lost their job, that are unable to put food on the table for their children.
Wives has been snatched.
Are you not saying this set of people can't just wake up in a single day and overthink and begin to terrorize the whole country?
My pain, my concern is all these people that are doing this, why are they doing it to their fellow poor masses? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
It's because they don't have the opportunity to move closer to this set of people based on the security
it's like doing to somebody that is as poor as you are, it's like arming yourself as well.
They believe they can pass the message through the
message is not being passed.
Are you saying, okay, let me tell you this. Do you know the reason why they are not closer to this set of people that are in power today? Is because of their security. Sir, let them come as a man to man. Let them move around the street.
That's what I'm saying. Then these people need to stop. They need to understand that the more harm they commit in the community is actually
affecting them
as well.
It depends on the orientation that was given to them. You know, an angry man is an angry man. They don't care of what happens to them at the end of the day. What they are being brainwashed was that, according to a Boko Haram member that was being caught some years back, he said what the lecture that was given to them was that the amount of soldiers they are able to kill
will determine how they are
going to be, we determine the automatic ticket for them to be able to get to Adjana. And then some amount of money would have been paid into their bank account for their family to be able to enjoy the money when they might have left.
The president of the Ebonyi Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, ABCIMA, Dr. Eze Emmanuel Eze, has urged President Bola Tinubu to rejig his cabinet to save the Nigerian economy and unite the country. Speaking with journalists in Enugu on Monday, Eze, who is the chieftain of the Labour Party, stated that Tinubu's administration has been suffering from announcement effect due to the unplanned and sudden removal of petrol subsidy, which tumbled an already fragile economy. According to Eze, the current president promised to continue from where Buhari left off and is indeed making efforts to fulfill that promise. However, it's essential to reflect on the lessons we've learned from waiting for competence to emerge. We spent 8 years waiting for Buhari's tenure to end, only to find ourselves facing an even deeper nightmare. President Tinubu began his administration on somewhat shaky ground, falling into what economists call announcement effect with his initial policy moves. While many Nigerians wanted an end to the subsidy conundrum, they also desired a well-thought-out process, shared vision, and collective understanding of the pains involved in reform. Unfortunately, the abstract removal of subsidies without adequate communication will likely haunt this administration throughout its tenure. So he coming out to announce the removal of full subsidy without putting the proper things in place. Might actually, even if he's going to use 16 years and sit, it is still going to affect this is administration. That's why this man is coming out. The president, the next
election is around the corner.
If Tinubu actually wants to save the economy, he needs people that are so blunt, people that will talk to him, and once they tell him the truth, not that the next thing they will remove them and all that.
Yes.
That is the war our cabinet that he needs right now. But if we are to leave Nigeria to the hand of these present ministers that we have, the senators, the House of Representative members, Nigeria is doomed.
I said it earlier. A woman senator in Abuja that is representing FCT was saying Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are hungry. And you, Wiki, was telling the woman if the woman is angry, the woman should go and out the transformer.
Is the man that you resemble?
Yes, if I resemble, does that mean I should not speak the truth to him?
Okay, I just wanted to.
Does Wiki has the power to say he's going to unseat that woman? Is he the one that is going to vote for the woman?
If he does not have the power,
the woman was even telling him, you are operating as a governor. You are operating as a governor. You are just an FCT minister.
Just a minister.
He's a minister. He's not a governor.
All right, we've come to the end of the show today. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our X account, on our Instagram, on our TikTok at WYT. That is Wisdom Yard Online TV. You can as well join the WhatsApp community on 070-1010-8549. Till we come again on your screen, I remain my humble self, Oduwayo. Thank you, Ambassador Rulu Arotimi, for joining. Be good and be fine. Bye for now.